Hello and welcome to Film Companion South. In this episode, we are going to be talking about Ratchasi, which is directed by Gowthamraj and which stars Jyothika. Early on, the camera rises and shows us the name board outside a government school. The paint has faded and it's a visual metaphor for the fact that everything has gone to seed. Soon the other visuals pile up. The people are using the schoolyard to dump trash. The students are unruly. The teachers are watching YouTube videos in class. It is this scenario that the Jyothika character named Geeta Rani walks into with a grim, determined look that says, I have seen To Serve with Love, Nammavar, Dangerous Minds, Satay, and all these films, and I know how to fix this system. The nice surprise of this film, in theory only, is that it treats Geeta Rani like an action hero from a mass masala movie. She's strong, and not just mentally. She gets a scene with a slow-mo walk, and she gets a scene where she beats up a bunch of thugs who are brandishing weapons. She even gets punchlines, and MLA tells her, Idu yen uru, and she says, Idu yen school. I was kind of reminded of NGK, which tried to show that our political system is so corrupt that mere good intentions are enough. You have to think like the politicians in order to outthink them. Ratchasi isn't as drastic, but there is the sense that you cannot make an omelette without breaking a few eggs or delivering a few thousand lectures. That's the film's undoing. The dialogues don't sound like conversations, they sound like the center pages of today's edition of The Hindu. Teachers avanga vela seriya senja, police karanga vela kammi aidum. The teachers and students fall in line very quickly. It's inevitable, I suppose, because anything is better than listening to another lecture from Lady Samudrakani. Sorry, Geeta Rani. She is so superhuman that every conflict is resolved in roughly 0.025 seconds. In films like To Serve with Love, the friction arises due to the conflict between the teachers and the students. But here, that is completely absent, so the director keeps trying to pad up the running time with subplots about characters that we barely know or care about. Now, message movies are not inherently bad. Take a message movie like Pariyerum Perumal. It works so shatteringly well because the issues that it talks about seep into the pores of its characters and the milieu. We see the protagonist and we suffer with him. Had Geeta Rani been the protagonist of that film, she would have turned to the camera, said casteism is bad, and the film would have ended in 5 minutes. When will our directors learn that good intentions alone cannot make a good movie? When will they learn that filling a movie with a wall-to-wall score, here it's by Sean Roldan, is not enough to make us feel when there is no emotional connect with the characters? The one time I felt something was when we learn about poorly performing students who've been kicked out of school so that the school's performance isn't affected in the exams. Many of these students have turned into daily wage laborers, and when they are rescued from their fate, I wanted to cheer. So you see why a film that talks about these issues is important, and it's great that Jyothika is picking out roles that indulge in a fair amount of heroine worship. If our older married male stars can get away with it, why not our older married female stars? If Surya can get action scenes where the female interest looks on admiringly, why not Jyothika? But she really needs better scripts, and there is still a glass ceiling. She gets no romantic interest, and by the end it almost seems like the character is destined to remain celibate. Meanwhile, 1,000 discussions have been launched on whether NGK really slept around. Now there's a social inequality that's worth a few thousand lectures. So that's it for Ratchasi. The full text review is up on the Film Companion website. If you like this video, do subscribe to Film Companion South, and see you soon at the movies.